Hi, I'm Laura Whitmore, and you're watching Acoustic Nation, and today I'm with DeWyze, and he's going to teach me and you how to play his single, Fight.
Yes,
Hey.
I am. So the song itself it's definitely an up-tempo song, but in the beginning it's kind of disguised behind a little bit of finger picking. So, you know, the first chord is a G, but instead of doing a full strum on the G, I'm just kind of playing the bass notes while still leaving my pinky on the E, on the high, so I can give myself room to that kind of thing. So it's really making a G chord sound a lot cooler than it is, because G chords are kind of boring, you know?
It's a very cool G chord.
It's a very cool G chord.
The best
G
chord ever.
The best G chord ever.
Okay.
So the beginning of the song, it starts off just bass and middle tone. Exactly.
Okay, got that.
And then, so it would, I wrote this song to make you feel alright today. I wrote it to make everything alright. And then we're gonna walk up. I would sing it every single to a C. Sing we're fine. And I'm keeping my pinky and my ring finger on these high notes the whole time, just because it's more fun that way.
It's grounded.
Yeah. So it's gonna start.
So
from
show
a
me
G.
that little change slower.
Exactly. And that gets us to the next part of the verse. And then we're gonna hop to a D after that, immediately after, back to the G. So, I wrote this song to make you feel right today. I wrote it to make everything alright. And I would sing it every single day if you were D, we're fine. And I can feel your heart is beating careful. Sometimes I pretend that I don't care. And then we're gonna walk down to an E now. I get sad for a second here. Okay? So we're gonna walk.
E minor, right?
I can't believe I never let C know how much I need you here. 'Cause I would fight and I would beg. I just want to hear you. D, back to that E. So it kind of reverses it. So before we're going G, C, D, now we're going C, G, D, E.
Okay.
I just back to the C, D. We get sad. Yeah.
Sad, got it.
And I'll be alright if you will stay. Now things are about to get fun. Cause then I grab my. I usually, you know, when I play live, I do this thing where I put a pick in my mouth and I wrote this song.
Sing with a pick in your mouth. No way.
I swear to make everything alright. Like I would sing it every single day if you sing we're fine. I can feel your heart is beating careful. Cause sometimes I pretend. Now we're getting down that E chord. Can't believe I never let you know how much I need you here. Cause I would fight and I would beg. I just want to hear you say that tonight will be alright if you will stay. Sometimes I feel like you don't know me anymore. And other times I feel you know me best. And the thing is, you can change the strumming.
Changes? Is the same?
Yeah, it's the same chord changes throughout the verse. And so like it's like a broken down first verse, and then it starts to pick up. And the cool thing about this song is that you can, even when I play it live, I strum different ways. Like you can strum it however you can make the song like you can really do it however you want, but the way I do it is kind of more like a kind of little hop, skip, and jump to it. So
do your strum pattern slow so people can see.
So I'm doing like, I definitely, I try to, even when I pick, utilize these fingers. So. But with the pick,
you did a little flourish there. Okay, got it.
But,
Not that Much.
But like what I'm doing is I'm definitely using the bass notes on my guitar as a true bass note. So instead of just, you know.
Right.
So I'm really using that to hold that bass end down. So when I'm playing, then when I start really strumming, it's, and all this stuff is pretty easy. The G, C, D, back to the E, and all that.
Right.
But I'd say my favorite part of the song for me on the guitar to play is the little is when we get to the chorus, and that's that. And this is actually the same chords, just mixed around. So it's going to be E. So put your C and G, C and G and D. Know that there's C and G, C and G and D, 'cause I will find. So that's my personal favorite part of the song, because it just moves.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy. I love that part of the song too.
That's awesome.
When the chords move faster, so it gives it more
right,
drama.
so definitely, because you get a little bit of a, you know, there's that walk down again. A lot of the song has a lot of walk downs in it. Like every chord when I'm playing it, I generally walk to it, because I just like filling in that gap. Because, like I was saying, like for me, this is cool, but like I like this, giving the strings and the guitar its own little life of its own, and you can do whatever you want. And that's the cool part, is like you can add whatever little things you want to add. But at the end of the day, if you're playing any kind of G, well, not any kind of G, but if you're playing a G, if you're playing that with those, it's gonna just add, you know, just fun. Just have,
and it's a fairly simple thing you can do to
totally
to add color.
And like we were talking about earlier, like Paul Simon growing up, huge fan. Like who isn't? I'm a huge Paul Simon fan. But that's what I admired about his guitar playing, was that he was able to make any chord sound like 50 different chords, and that's kind of like, you know, what I've always, when I grew up, I would listen to that and I would be like, oh, how did he do that? And I would like spend all day trying to figure out how the hell he did that. But
now you know.
Yeah, so let's try that chorus again.
Okay.
I think we got that.
Okay.
So that it's that walk down from the G. So put your hand in mine, we'll be fine. I know that if you stay tonight.
I screwed up.
No, you had it. We were right there. We were doing it. So it's that E. It's the
Do it one more time.
So it's gonna be that walk down from the G. So put your hand in mine, we'll be fine. I know that if you stay tonight, I promise I will show you I will see fine. Yep. And then it goes back into the verses.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it. Then when you get back into those verses, it's just back to that. That would be the other way. I'd say, instead of the, if you know, for people that like, you know, are just like not, you know, figuring out the tuning or whatever, the strumming pattern, you could also. And that walk up. I would sing it every single day. Just skip that chorus, that's fine.
Okay.
So put your hand in mine, we'll be fine. I know that if you stay tonight, I promise I will show. I will find. Yeah, you can get up.
You get optimistic there.
you just hope for the best, kind of. You gotta hope for the best. So yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
Thank
and the
you.
whole song, like we were talking earlier about how dynamic. You mentioned to me dynamic is a huge part
I
of
love
it.
the dynamics of it.
And I think that for me, like that's so like so much a part of what my writing is. Like I would hate to come out. Okay, where are you going from there? And I want the listener and the person playing or whoever to like get somewhere. Like it gets somewhere, like emotionally and like within like the song. Like so when you get to that "You will stay," it's like now we're cooking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're like, woo!
It's a good time. Yeah.
But I think I mentioned before, like I like how it has a peak, it pulls back a little bit, and even at the end where you kind of do the little vamp on the chorus.
Totally.
There's some like unexpected places that goes, which is really cool.
And it's so much can happen by adding just like a little space into something.
Yeah.
Or like instead of, instead of doing that, the proper, the 1, 2, and the 4 or whatever. Just making it speed instead of. You can do a lot by just changing your speeds, your tempos, your guitar playing. But at the end of the day, you could also just. So put your hand in mine, we'll be fine. I know that if you. And I like to keep a lot of the chords open. Like I really love open chord, versus like.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
I'm not borrowing many chords in there because, for me, like.
It's like few.
Well, I mean, there's just a big difference to me between.
There's a big difference, yeah.
Same chord.
There's a depth in there, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's fun, and you can have fun with it, and it's really not the hardest song in the world to play, and I really wanted it's a story. It's definitely a storytelling song, and that was why I wanted the guitar to really support the lyric, and that's what it does. And when I write songs, I definitely love the guitar to like support what the lyric's trying to do, and they sing to each other because I want fire. Like we're together.
Right.
It's not just we're on the same page. So.
That's really cool. Thank you.
Well, now you know how to play the song.
That's right. I'm going to go home and practice.